Alright guys, Beeline here, back with more Uncharted 4 continuing on here. This is the E3 demo, so that's something. So yeah, just continue on with this. Also, I was going to talk through my my Final 5 boot video. Just kind of talk through the seasons and stuff. So essentially, can do a what if video on what if every Final 5 boot in Survivor history won out, essentially. If they had won the remaining immunity challenges, what would have happened? To be honest, something I didn't even think about here is I kind of forgot that Final 5 boot, when there's a Final 2 season, is actually that's 3 rounds I have to predict. I kind of forgot there was that much. But whatever, I guess. Like, to be honest, because I was intending on obviously it being 2 rounds. Like, I was intending on being, like, essentially the penultimate boot. Like, the penultimate juror. But again, like, it's such a convoluted fucking title that it's like, I guess it's just easier to do fifth boots. But, well, whatever.
Oh, having fun yet? Oh, real black.
Is that a better video idea? What if the penultimate juror? No, I feel like what if... And what if the Final 5 boot? I just feel like that's a better title. And through that, a more focused idea. Even though it lends, like, I don't know. It's weird. I really hate that they... Like, obviously, it just sucks that Survivor just fucking changed their format. But whatever. So first 2 I've already played out on my own. So Borneo, we have Sean winning out. So at the Final 5, they vote out Kelly. That was the plan, anyway. So they vote out Kelly. Final 4, vote out Sue. Then we get to a 3 with Rudy, Rich, and Sean. Sean has immunity, so I mean, I'm pretty sure he takes Rich at the end. I'm pretty sure Rich wins, too. Like, just no one respected Sean out there. I just don't see how Sean wins a jury vote. Then Roger. Roger's a bit more interesting. Like, if Roger wins Final 5 immunity 2 months, there's not even a guarantee that he doesn't just give it to Elizabeth. Because I think that's something that he very easily could have happened. But let's just assume that they don't give up immunities. So, first up, I think Elizabeth goes out, obviously. Then at 4, they vote out Keith. Unless Roger forces a tie, but knowing Roger, he would have voted out Keith. And then final 3, he wins Final immunity. I guess he votes out Tina. That one I'm not sure, because like at the end of the day, he does end up voting for Colby to win the game. But like based on what we're shown within the game, it seemed like he was closer to Tina. But again, like he doesn't vote for Tina, so it's like, would he have taken Colby to the end then? And to be honest, I think he probably wins against Colby. Like I think he gets Kuchas, like he gets Alicia, Elizabeth, and Nick. And then, like, I'm pretty sure he probably still gets, like, a Jerry. Which would be enough. And even then, like, I think he possibly gets a Keith as well. Like, I think Colby for sure gets Tina and Amber, but I think Roger still wins that. So, those are 2 that I've already played out. Fuck me. So, I guess let's go to Africa. So, here we have T-Bird. So, T-Bird has immunity. They vote out Kim at 5. So let's see, yeah, they vote up Kim. Okay, am I not supposed? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Yeah, they vote up Kim at 5, and then at 4, vote up Big Tom, right? Yeah, vote up Big Tom. And then final immunity's interesting. I don't know where T-Bird goes. Like, because the thing is, like, I think T-Bird, I think T-Bird is overall closer to Lex. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was supposed to go here. Hey, car, can you not do that? But I think she probably takes Ethan to the end. Because I think she definitely thought Lex was her bigger threat. Ah, fuck off. I'm just doing everything wrong right now, by the way, in the game. And then, like, who wins? Her against Ethan. I think she wins, but I'm not 100%. So, See, I mean, yeah, she gets the old,
Add it to the list.
Samburu tribe, right? Not Samburu. Is it Samburu? Boran and whatever the other tribe is. Is it Samburu? Well, the red tribe. Like, she gets Kim Powers, Frank, and Brandon, right? I think that's locked. I think Ethan gets Tom, Lex, and... Yeah, T-Bird wins 4-3, but she gets Kelly Goldsmith. Well, Ethan gets all the rest of votes, though, so... Yeah, let's just jot that down. So, we have T-Bird. First up, Kim, vote out. Tom, vote out. Like, obviously, I'm just, like, jotting down, like, the general thought process here. Just so it reminds me of, like, how to run through things. Lex, vote out, and then T-Bird wins. Oh, yeah, I didn't even do this. Roger versus Colby. Roger wins. T-Bird versus Ethan. So I guess I might as well talk about this too. So plan for tomorrow. As I said, record those videos. Probably won't get around the Uncharted. I didn't get around the Uncharted today, so I probably won't tomorrow either. Especially considering the two videos I plan on recording are actually longer videos. Or at least one of them's longer than... Like, I mean, the challenge video ended up being like 45 minutes audio. The other one ended up being... and that was with a lot of mistakes too, by the way. And the other one ended up being 1:40. I would guess both of these Jeff Probst videos will end up being somewhere around a little bit over an hour each, I think, raw. We'll see. Because it's not like I'm actually going to run through, like, the games themselves. Like, I'm running through what my perception of Jeff Probst's opinions on them are. So hopefully I can run through that relatively quickly. Even though it's, like, obviously a lot of things to run through. Alright, but yeah, so Marquesas. Who do we have for Marquesas? We have Sean Rector. Which, by the way, did I get the right picture? I don't remember getting Sean Rector's picture. I do. Okay. Never mind. Yes, I did. But yeah, Sean Rector, so if Sean Rector has immunity, they vote out Bisepia, right? They vote out Bisepia. Sean still has immunity. I think the same thing happens, right? I think him and Kathy cause a tie, and they vote out, well, I mean, I guess Pascal probably still goes home. Then final three, if Sean wins immunity, I think Sean probably does take Kathy to the end. I feel like Sean's the type of guy that would stay loyal to that. Now the question is who wins? Kathy versus Sean. Oh, fuck off.
Oh, crap.
Ah, fuck. Oh, am I supposed to climb my... Oh, okay, what the fuck? Okay, fine. That was me pushing the wrong button. Pascal, who's the other one? Probably Nalia voted out, right? Yeah, who wins? I mean, I think... Let's see. Let's run through this. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, Kathy should win, right? Like, Kathy should get the votes of everyone but Zoe and Bisepia. Though, at the same time, yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like that's solid. I feel like I feel pretty confident in that. Alright, so now we have Big Ted. Fuck me. I'm actually gonna talk about Big Ted's winning chances. I don't even know. Well, Big Ted wins immunity. Well, I mean, at that point, they vote out, Helen, right? I mean, do they vote Helen or do they vote out Jan? Like, that's actually interesting, actually, when I think about it. Like, at that point, does... Yeah, I think they vote out Helen, because, Brian was worried about Helen and Ted working together, right? So, yeah, I'm pretty sure, they vote out Helen at that point. Then at final 3, I think they vote out. Well, Brian probably votes out Jan. And then, yeah, and then it gets kind of interesting, I guess. Like, who's Ted take? I guess he takes Brian, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, no way he's taking Clay to the end. So Ted versus Brian is interesting. I think Ted wins. What am I supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to be jumping on here? Oh, I am. Okay. I think Ted wins, right? I haven't run through the numbers, but... Fine. Like, what just happened? Oh, okay, cool. Fuck, how am I gonna get through this video idea in a concise amount of time? Like, this is gonna take forever. I'm really gonna have to just run through the vote outs, I think. There's no fucking way I'm gonna actually, like, fully describe everything here. And to be fair, most of these votes are pretty standard. I don't feel like there's much actual explaining that needs to happen with these. At least the ones that we run through so far. Hopefully we can run through this pretty quickly. But, yeah.
Time to bail.
Yeah, if there's something to bail too. Shit. Okay, let's, so Clavio, and then, it's Ted versus Brian. That's tough. I think Ted wins. Again, I think it's dependent on how bitter people are towards Brian. I think that's really all of Brian's situation. Is like, against anybody. It's really mostly just, are they bitter or not? Like, I think Ted for sure gets Ken, Penny, Aaron. I don't think they were ever voting for Brian in any scenario. And then I think Clay, Jan vote for Brian. So Helen, Jay, I think Jay could vote for Brian. So yeah, I mean, it comes down to Helen. I think Helen votes for Ted in that situation. So I think Ted wins. So let's write that down. Ted wins. Then we have Heidi in Amazon. I mean, isn't it just it's just Jenna's story about Heidi, right? Like, so Jenna gets voted out 5. Yeah, Butch gets voted out at... Yeah, I mean, it's the exact same thing. It's literally the exact same thing. I think the only difference is maybe there's a chance of Rob going home at 4 instead. But, yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's pretty much the same thing. Oh, shit, I didn't realize that was going to explode. Okay, cool. And then Heidi beats Matt. Okay. Yeah, I was just typing that through the entire thing. Then we got Burton. So, Burton having immunity. That's interesting, right? Okay, well, fuck off. What happened there? I was pushing the button. There we go. Alright, so Burton wins immunity. So Fair Play goes home, right? So Fair Play goes home at 5. Then Dara goes home at 4. So I mean, it's like essentially the same situation. It's just that now Lil has to choose between Burton and Sandra, which I think is probably a tougher decision for her. Well, no, because Burton wins final immunity. Never mind. So yeah, Burton wins. Oh wow, I didn't actually think about that. Yeah, Burton wins in that scenario. Because yeah, he would take Lil. I mean, he would win against Lil. Which, by the way, that was one of the funniest things I found from the watching these season, reading Jeff Schwartz's season ranking thing, is how like he literally doesn't give a shit about Lil. He doesn't even know her name. Like he when talking about Pearl Islands, he says the one thing I regret is the Outcast twist. Because if it wasn't for Outcast twist, Andrew Savage would have made it to the end of the game, would have been an all-star, and fucking what was it? And that Cub Scout master wouldn't have made it to the end. It's like he doesn't even fucking know her name. But yeah, I mean, I think Burton wins that. Just gotta jot that down. So what do we have? We have John, Vio, Dare. Well, actually, really, it's just Switch. Same as real scenario, but Switch will replace Burton with Fair Play. Then have Fair Play. Oh, and then have Burton take Lil and win. Oh, Burton wins. Okay. Who's so we got Big Tom in All Stars. Big Tom in All Stars is interesting because there was a point where he was playing on Blindsiding Boston Rob. I don't think he goes through with it. I think he probably goes for Rupert, right? I think he votes out Rupert. So if he votes out Rupert, so votes out Rupert at 5, probably votes out Jenna at 4, and then takes Rob, and then Tom wins. I think Tom wins. Let's run through this actually. I mean, like, he has 3 locked votes, right? Oh, actually, no, he only has 2 locked votes. Ooh. That's interesting, actually. Okay, so Lex... Well, no, well, Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, so Lex votes for Tom. Kathy is the question mark. Alicia votes for Tom. Rupert and Jenna vote for Rob. Amber votes for Rob. Sheehan's a question mark. I think Rob wins. Huh. I never thought about that, actually. Does Rob win against anybody but Amber? I mean, the thing is, like, people keep on talking about how Rob doesn't win All-Stars under any scenario. I don't think that's the case at all. I think Rob wins. Huh. I'll put question mark, though, so that I don't, like, just blatantly say it. Alright, so, Vanuatu, we have Julie. Julie Berry. Julie has immunity. Eliza goes home, right? So if Eliza goes home, okay, this is a massive question mark of a scenario, because Eliza goes home at 5. At 4, it becomes interesting. So the question is at 4. Well, no, because I think Scout just goes home. Yeah, I guess Scout just goes home. I was gonna say that... Damn. I was gonna say, like, I guess they go to Fire, but no, actually, now I think about it, Twilight probably cuts Scout at that point, so Scout gets voted out. And then, yeah, so we have Eliza voted out, we have Scout voted out, and then we have Twyla voted out. And then Julie versus Chris is interesting. I think... Okay, so we have Sarge and Chad voting for... Chris wins. Yeah, 4-3. Okay, now we got Palau. Palau has... Who's 5th place in Palau? Karen. Oh no. Karen wins immunity. I think she votes out... I mean, I guess they vote out Jen, right? Vote out Jen. Or do they vote out Tom at that point? Could they make the move and vote out Tom? I think that's the last chance they have.
Looks like a simple cipher.
To vote out Tom.
It's their damn motto. All the paradise references. I can't believe we missed it.
See, you two made it out.
I mean, it isn't the last chance because, like,
Way better than okay.
but
We found Libertalia.
What are you?
Libertalia. Seems Avery founded the legendary pirate colony. It's more of a
okay.
Okay, but what about the treasure?
See, as the story goes, this prince provided a safe haven for hundreds, maybe even thousands of pirates, and they shared everything. Property.
Yeah, I mean, Karen probably takes Katie to the end, right? Oh no. What kind of scenario is this? Karen versus Katie, who wins? I don't even know. Does Katie win against Karen? I think Katie wins, but that's a fucked scenario. Alright, Guatemala.
How's the Malaysia job going?
So there's Cindy. She wins immunity. They vote out Lydia, right?
It's not what it looks like.
Really? Because what
She wins again.
is that you're searching
They vote out Danny.
treasure.
She wins again. I think she votes out Rafe.
Shoreline soldiers that are all over town.
And she gets the end of Stephanie. And she wins.
I guess it's kind of what it looks like. But I can explain.
Shane, they vote out Terry.
It's gonna sound crazy.
Well, Terry has the idol, though.
For starters, this is Sam.
So Danielle goes home then. The question is, do they get rid of the idol at that point?
I'm sorry.
Like, would they have been able to split the vote?
I thought he had died in a Panamanian jail, but I was obviously very wrong. He's been stuck in there for 15 years, and it's because of me. And the guy
So
broke
Terry
up
might
with
have
all
used
the
his
money.
idol. If he doesn't, he gets voted out 3 anyway, no matter what. But either way,
We found it.
final
it's on an
5,
island.
final 4 is who's that final 4? Wait, okay, so Shane. Okay, so who's the final 4 in this situation? It's Terry.
A Malaysia job?
So I mean Terry or Aris voted out, right? Well, the thing is, Shane's never voting Aris though.
You.
I wanted to tell you.
You know what? Enough.
No, I wanted to, but how could I?
I don't know. Just say it.
So if Shane votes Suri,
That is bullshit, me.
Terry votes
You have the right to
Aris.
Face me again.
I knew you would react like this.
I mean, Terry's going home, right?
How would you react?
Unless he has the idol, then we're getting a
You lied to
Aris boot, right?
for weeks. If you were killed, I wouldn't have even known about it. And now you have a brother.
But in the situation that he has an idol, so Shane is immune, Terry is immune, so they go to fire between Aris and Suri. So essentially Aris is fire making.
Save him. I don't even care about the treasure.
The look on your face.
So one scenario is Shane versus Aris.
If you're done lying to me, then you should stop lying.
So it's Shane versus Aris or wait, Shane versus Aris. Or no, it is Shane versus Aris either way. Yeah, it's Shane versus Aris is the final 2.
You do what you have to do.
Who wins?
Hey, what are you doing? Go after her.
We're not done here.
Well, maybe we should.
Shane versus Aris, who wins? I think Aris wins, right?
There's a smarter way to
I don't know.
Such as?
Such as
That's actually really tough, actually. I don't know.
put him in hiding somewhere.
Because I think Lamina decides the game, right? I think Courtney votes votes Shane.
You go after your wife. Sam and I will head off.
Danielle and
Tell me.
Suri vote Aris.
We'll get both of you killed.
Bruce votes Shane. And yeah, it's Lamina decides.
I've been doing this for a hell of a long time. I think I might be able to handle.
Want to be helpful,
I think,
Sullivan?
I don't know, it's tough.
Go keep an eye on her.
Whatever you say.
And then, alright, so now we're getting the final threes. This should be a bit easier now. What do we got here? We have,
You got it.
Final 13 is, or season 13. So Adam wins out. So if Adam wins that final, it's a bit more interesting. I mean, essentially we're going to the same scenario, right? Where Yule would still have his idol. And yeah, I guess we still get the Becky Sundra thing. Probably Sundra fire making, I guess.
Yeah. Land ho.
And then, so we just get an Adam versus Becky versus Yule. And I think in that situation, Yule should win by more, right? I don't know, actually. Do people respect Adam out there? I think that's actually, I don't know, that's actually tough now I think about it. Because I think you got Brad, who I think is a locked Yule vote.
I think we've actually taken a moment.
Rebecca,
Sit back and appreciate
couldn't fucking tell you.
just how far we've come.
She spent time with Adam. She never spent time with Yule. So I don't know. I mean, okay, let's count the locked votes. I think you have,
Listen, little brother.
yeah, who's the locked votes here? So we have,
Get over it. And we bring back a church
Sundra
like
is a
that,
Yule
Danny.
vote. Ozzy,
I don't know.
Ozzy could be an Adam vote. Like, we know Ozzy was close to Adam. It's just that he obviously wasn't aligned with Adam. I don't know.
Somehow I imagined it bigger.
Let's just say Yule, but it's still a question mark. Poverty is an Adam vote. Are we in game or not? Oh, we are in game. Oh, okay. Yeah, Poverty's an Adam vote. Candace is an Adam vote. Yule, or Penner's a Yule vote. So that's 3-2.
Keep an eye out
Nate
for
is an Adam vote, 3-3.
you mean pirate.
Then 4. Yeah, I don't know where Jenny and Rebecca go.
So maybe Libertalia is more of a
I don't know. Let's just put Adam wins with a question mark.
Maybe it's a tree
Then we got Boo and Fiji. So Boo wins wins immunities. First up, I think Yao goes home, right? I think Yao goes home at 5. Then if Yao goes home at 5, I think they vote out.
Only qualifies as man-made.
Which, yeah, that has changed by the way, like, something I didn't even know until, like, a few days ago was that, Earl had an all black people alliance on Fiji. So, like, 100% he was never taking Yao to the end. That's something I didn't know until just a few days ago. Which kind of changes some of my what-if scenarios. But, I'm not going to fucking re-record the video. But whatever. But yeah, now that I know that, obviously. So, yeah, Yao definitely goes home at 5. The question is, what happens at 4? If Boo has immunity, do they vote out Earl? Like, I think the question here is, how loyal is Dreams to Earl? Like, do they vote out Cassandra or do they vote out Earl? I could see them voting out Earl, and through that, I think Boo wins at the end. Shit, not what I want to do.
Let's see if we can spot something from up
Okay, up we go.
Yeah, I think Boo wins. Shit.
Sam, this way.
I did not mean to do that. Whatever. Oh wait, so Boo, so Yao voted out, Earl voted out, Boo wins. Boo versus Cassandra versus Dreams. Boo wins. Alright, then China, we have PG. This might be interesting. Alright, so if PG has immunity, first up, I think Todd goes at 5. Right? Well, no, I guess they could vote out Denise. Yeah, they're going to vote out Denise. Denise goes home. At 4 is where it gets interesting. I think they vote out Todd. Which in turn
This looks promising.
means PG
Some kind of symbol.
versus Amanda. Oh, versus Courtney versus Amanda. I don't know who wins. I think PG wins, but I'm not 100%. So, alright, let's run through jury votes. We got Jamie votes for PG. We have... I missed John Rivera, by the way. I accidentally skipped him. I think John Rivera votes for PG. I think PG wins, right?
Let's go find out where it's pointing, huh?
James... I think probably votes Courtney.
Come on. Boat's right below us. Yep.
Eric votes for PG. Yeah, PG wins. Who's after Pete? Or who's after? Oh, then it would be the Denise. Yeah, that would be Denise and whatever. Which Denise probably votes for Courtney. Does Amanda not even get a vote? I guess he gets Todd's, but yeah, PG wins. Then we get Micronesia. So we're back to final 2. Oh shit, I didn't realize we were at 30. Alright, we'll get back on the boat and then we'll end. Let's run through Micronesia though. So Micronesia, we have Eric winning out. So I think Eric, well essentially this is the scenario where he doesn't give up immunity. So yeah, they vote out Natalie. Vote out Natalie. Final 4, they vote out Suri. Final 3, I think he takes Amanda to the end. The question is who wins. Alright, so let's look this back up. So Eric, so Natalie voted out, Suri voted out, Parvati voted out, Eric versus Natalie. Or Eric versus Amanda. Yeah, let's run through jury votes. So we get, well, let's pause here because we're going to end here in a second. So we get Eliza. Eliza votes for Eric. I think. Yeah. This is a tough jury vote, actually. Okay, well, let's go backwards, actually. Let's do Parvati and Suri vote for Amanda. Natalie and Alexis. Shit. I really don't know. I mean, I think Eric gets Ozzy, James, and Jason. Possibly. Does it go to a tie? I think he gets the first 4 jury members' votes. The question is, does he get... I'll just put Eric win, question mark. But we'll end here. Next episode, we'll go and continue on talking about Cabone, where we have Kenny. But for now, thank you for watching.